Hello. Is there anyone with us? I hope so. Irene is with me, Irene Watt, wonderful clarsach player, ethnomusicologist, you name it. She is 2 fields away, so it's lovely to have you back.
Yes.
I know we're going earlier today, and I'm seeing already that someone is joining us, so that's really lovely. Let me see. Francis Douglas, Colin Manders, and 6 other people. Liz Calder, Gordon Murray, and Sheila, and 3 other people. Oh, excellent. Narina and Patterson. How lovely. And you're joining us. Jamie Sutherland, thank you for the poppy, Jamie. I'm wearing it. Ishbel Grant, Margaret, Mackenzie, and 2 others. Oh, wonderful. Colin Manders, Brian, Peter Stewart, Rhoda MacDonald, Gordon Calder. Hi, Irene. Hi, Fiona.
Oh, great. Hi there.
So that's lovely. Sheila Hill, Charlie Donald, and Richard Given, and Ishbel Grant.
Loads of people.
I mean, isn't that great? Linda Milne. Linda, we can always rely on you. You're always here.
Every week.
I'm Maureen Harwood and Kenny Ian Pattison, Kat Temple and Kit Temple. Hello. Maureen and Kenny and Will Gibb. Hello, Fiona and Irene. Will from Aberdeen University.
Yes.
That's lovely. Had a nice socially distanced coffee with him this week. Mary Scrimmager and Eileen Andrew. Eileen, hello. Yes, you can, ladies. Thank you. Maureen Baker, good evening, Maureen. Vincent is watching. Vincent Ross. How lovely. Well, what a party we're having already.
It's fantastic.
Gordon Murray, Sheila Gordon and Scott. They've clearly been, they've severely lowered our age of our viewers.
Really?
Yeah, Gordon and Scott. Thank you, Gordon and Scott, for bringing down. I'm not being rude to anyone.
We're trending. Now we're trending. Okay.
I mean, you know, I think on your screens you can see somewhere share with young people.
Yes, absolutely. Share with the young people.
Isabel Foley and Phyllis Urquhart and Robert Thompson, the Quines, Fit Like Quines, we're fine. Robin Cook, hello Fiona, hello Irene. Oh, hi Ishmael. Oh no, they're now speaking amongst themselves. It's time to sing a song.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, goodness, when they start speaking to each other.
Yes, of course. For goodness sake.
I mean, if you start speaking to each other, you're not paying any attention.
No. They're just going to have some social chat amongst themselves, we're going to say.
Dorothea Churnside is watching from Edinburgh. Lovely to have you with us, Dorothea. Excellent. Well, for those of you who are regular watchers, and Marjorie Mackay is one, and so is Eileen MacDonald, and I've shared your poppy. I was sent this poppy by Jamie. Thank you. So we've got so many. Mary Spate. I mean, it's wonderful. The dogs are here just in
I've got
case.
one here. He's just.
Bridget's here.
He wants to come home with me.
I think she does. And I think that's Roxy out there. Well, the thing is that we thought that we'd do something that was about remembrance, because of course this Sunday is Remembrance Sunday.
Yeah.
So we're wearing our poppies, but much more than that. We're thinking of those that we've lost, and we're thinking of, I suppose, stories that our grandparents told us about the war and their parents and what they went through in order that we could live this life that we're living right now. I'm not laughing. Everybody's fed up. Everybody's fed up. I know. So we're not even going to talk about why everybody's fed up. So you might remember that last time that we were together,
we got cut off in our prime. Oh, well, not quite. We just almost got to the end, and then
I mean,
the lights went out.
It was the battery, and we're not very good with batteries. So anyway, we better start in case we get cut off again.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So we're going to start with what we were cut off with, because everybody loved Rise Again, which is a beautiful Canadian song, and I know that we have a lovely lady from Canada. We've got many ladies from Canada watching, but I think Janet Massender from London, Ontario is watching. Darling, would you mind not hitting the ball to the dog? Sorry.
He's playing golf in the dark.
Excuse me, we're working.
Yes.
I mean, we're singing an emotional song here. Honestly, men.
Shall we go over it?
The waves roll on over the waters, and the ocean cries. our sons and daughters to explain our lives, as if a child could tell us why. For as sure as the sunrise, sure as the sea, as sure as the wind in the trees, we rise again in the faces of our children. We rise again in the voices of our song. We rise again like the waves out in the ocean. And then we rise again. When the light grows dark with the forces of creation across a stormy sky, we look to reincarnation to explain our lives, as if a child could tell us why. For as sure as the sunrise, sure as the sea, sure as the wind in the trees, we rise again in the faces of our children. We rise again in the voices of our song. We rise again like the waves out on the ocean. And then we rise again. We rise again in the faces of our children. We rise again in the voices of our song. We rise again like the waves out on the ocean. And then we rise again. And then we rise again. The golfer approves. You may wonder, how can he golf in the dark? Well, actually, he's hitting, I think, a ball to the dog that is a shiny ball that you can see in the dark. Did you hear that? It's not a firework or anything. We don't mind you doing it when we're doing the chatty bits, but you know when we're being serious about songs and things. Couldn't care less. While you're tuning, I'm going to say hello to Kenny, Ian Patterson, and Liz Calder, and Rose Stewart. Hello, and I hope your little pussycat gets better. Colin Manders, I want to introduce you to Ro. Could you? I don't mind you two speaking online, but I mean, I've been meaning to introduce you for a while. Anyway, Annie, Mary, Mackenzie, and Donna Laurie, and Mary Scrimmager, Sandy Main, and Kirstine Walker are listening. My sister, and Andrew, and Jane, and Brian, and that was great, ladies. Thank you.
Aww.
Because I think I was boasting last week when I said we were in the garage. We don't actually have a garage. We have a
in the woodshed,
which has
We've
coal.
got lots of wood and everything for the fire at the back here. And it's all a little bit mad. And the doors are wide open. And it's perishing. Although we do have a heater, Fiona.
Thank you, Gary Silver, for the heater, which I know was very expensive, which I've snitched off him for the use of the kitchen concert.
Yes.
I can't even say kitchen concert. Do you think we should still call it a kitchen concert when we're in the shed?
Well, I called it kitchen brackets woodshed today.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
people know it as the kitchen concert, but
so I know that
kitchen.
you've had a very busy weekend. You've been teaching harp.
Yes.
And you got all dressed up for Halloween?
Yes, I did, for the choir. We did the virtual choir dressed as Halloween, and had a harp workshop at the weekend as well, Halloweeny harp workshop. And then I was also teaching, mostly full time, over the weekend as well. So it's been really, really busy this week.
I know.
Yeah.
And it's just really good of
It's
you
crazy.
to come and do this.
Oh, no, not at all.
Today, I was up in a place called Clochen. Now, last week, I think we were talking about Drich. I mean, Scots can say Drich because we live in Drich most of the time.
Yes.
But Clochen was somewhere I had never been before, and there is the most wonderful memorial to women up in Clochen. And I would urge you, it's between, from Fochabers you kind of go at the roundabout towards Bucky, and you go through beautiful fields, and the autumn colours are amazing.
Oh, yes. Fantastic.
And when I
this time
got
of year.
there, I honestly was thinking of you because I knew what you were going to sing today. And we got there and it was so beautiful, and it was fields of gold. And I think particularly during this time of, as we approach Remembrance Day
Yes.
and all of that, I think I don't know about you, but seeing beautiful haystacks and golden fields that have been beautifully harvested.
I know.
Touch me.
Definitely. And there's something about that turn of the season as well, you know, and the colour. We know that things are kind of going to die off, but there's beauty in all of that sort of change of season, isn't there?
It's beautiful.
And it's lovely.
And also great shafts of light.
Oh, yeah.
Up in that neck of the woods, Cullen, Portsoy. I mean, for our viewers from all over the world, when we're allowed, come to Scotland.
Yeah.
Because there's
It's
so
beautiful.
many parts.
At any time of year, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look at it now in the woodshed.
I know, it's fantastic.
So the
isn't it?
Fields of Gold is one of these beautiful songs, but you're going to sing it in broad Scots.
I am, yes, it's a little variation, and I did record this in Scots, and so I kind of claimed this version, and it's the reason I chose it for remembrance. It says, you'll mine on me. Now that is Scots for you will remember me.
Yeah.
So it's all about remembering, and there's, you know, love is all in there as well. And so when we're remembering people maybe that we've lost, or people who are far away, we're doing it with a sort of love in our heart. And so it's
Fields of Gold.
So here we go.
Among the fields of gold, will you fight for me? Will you be my love? Among the fields of barley, and we'll see the sun in its jealous sky as we lie in fields of gold. I never mind promises lightly. And there have been some that I've broken, but I swear for the rest of our days we will walk in fields of gold, and we'll lie in fields of gold. Many years have passed since those bonny days among the fields of barley. See the bairnies play till the sun comes down among the fields of gold. I never made promises lightly, and there have been some that I've broken, but I swear in the days that we have left we will walk in fields of gold, and we'll lie in fields of gold. You'll mine on me when that west wind blows among the fields of barley, and you'll see the sun in its jealous sky gaze down on the fields of gold, and mine when we walked in fields of gold.
the dogs and getting them into the house there.
I'm so sorry about the interruptions. I mean, you can't. I mean, it's
part
bedlam.
of the fun. It's part of, bedlam.
Happy
bedlam
bedlam.
or chaos, or there's always something happening here, which is great fun. Actually, I don't mind it at all.
Okay, let me see who's watching. It sounded lovely. Maureen, beautiful song, beautiful, and from Jane Hodson and David.
Jane's in my choir. Hi, Jane.
And David Sanderson is watching. That's lovely. So we've got lots of people watching. That's really nice. Because I know we're earlier today, because I had to make it a wee bit earlier. Next week we'll probably be back to 6 o'clock, but who knows?
This cold is playing havoc with my heart tonight. It's just playing havoc with it now a little bit, yeah.
Having a wee tune.
It's a little bit better. I hope. Apologies. Hearts don't like the cold, you know. They're very sensitive.
Well, it's a bit like guitars.
Yeah, I know. They go out of tune really quickly.
And actually, it's not even that cold at the minute. It's kind of.
I know, but they
slightly,
feel the cold.
Yes,
we're all right.
Yeah, layers.
Yes,
layers. And I wanted to say hello to Margaret Gray from Kilmarnock. Hi, Margaret, because she sent me a very nice message. I mean, there's so many lovely messages from all over. Liz Calder, delightful fields of gold, Irene, says
thank
Liz.
you so much.
That's great. And Sean, oh yes, Sean, you sent me a request for Caledonia, which we'll do later.
Yes, we're going to do that in a little while.
We're going to do that. So we're going to keep going. Yes. Driving up towards Bucky today, but all around, and it's fascinating to me how birds migrate.
Yes.
And particularly when you watch Wild Geese, and they look so amazing, and you hear them calling to one another, and there's something special.
It's fantastic the way that they
form
fly
the
in
arrow.
formation, isn't it? Amazing, yes.
Now, I've heard this song sung lots of times by a lot of men, but it was written, The Wild Geese, by
Violet Jacob. And there's a wee link here that I just wanted to mention. When I was doing the Fields of Gold, when I was arranging that, you know, I was actually driving through the Angus countryside, and sort of it was during that sort of harvest time. And Violet Jacob, of course, comes from Angus, and her poetry, I mean, it's just amazing. If do look her up, because she's got some beautiful poems, and a lot of them have been set to music now, and this is one that was set to music, The Wild Geese.
Yes.
And and again, it's all about sort of remembering home and longing for home, and it's got that nostalgic thing about, you know, somebody away from Scotland and dying to get back.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. So.
And at the moment, everybody's dying to go away to a warmer clime, but I'm not even going to say it. Right, don't even mention it. Let's do The Wild Geese. Am I just getting a chord in?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it, but I think now.
What key are we in?
We're in the key of D. No, we're not in the key of D. That's the wrong key. Sorry, Fiona.
I
knew there was something wrong there.
Just checking.
That's it.
Me. What key are we in, actually?
We're in the key of G. Yes. And it's,
okay.
Let me see how it starts again. Oh, yes.
Oh, tell me what was on your road, ye roaring northern wind, as ye come blowing frae the land that's never frae my mind. My feet they travel England, but I'm deeing for the north. My man, I heard the siller tides run up the Firth of Forth. I wind, I ken them weel and you, and find they fall and rise, and fain I'd feel the creeping mist on yonder shore that lies. But tell me, ere ye pass them by, what saw ye on your way? My man, I rocked the roving gulls that sail up in the Tay. But saw ye nothing before ye come to Fife. There's muckle lying yont the tay, that's mair to me nor life. My man, I sweat the Angus braes, ye henna trod for years. Oh, win forgie a hameless loon that canna see for tears. And far above the Angus straths I saw the wild geese flee, a lang, lang skein o' beaten wings with their heads towards the sea. And I their crying voices trailed, I hint them on the air. Oh, wind, hae mercy, had your wished, for I darna listen mair.
Oh, I love that one.
It's
I
a
think it's so
beauti-
beautiful.
It is a beautiful.
Yeah.
And I just don't know, there's something about this time of year where you see the one of the geese calling to one that's trailing behind.
And they take turns, don't they, to sort of lead?
Yes.
Yeah, so
So-
because it must be more tiring at the front,
Yeah.
I think.
Yes.
And so then that one falls back, and then another one takes the lead, and
Yeah.
listen. And I mean, it's thousands of miles that they go as well, isn't it?
Well, sometimes 3, 4, 5,000 miles.
Yeah,
It's-
amazing.
It is.
Totally amazing.
It is. Let me see who is saying hello to us. Oh, Susan Matheson, loving tonight. Are you swimming in the sea, Susan Matheson, every morning? I hope you nut jobs are. Sandra Chalmers, hello, and Debbie Pern. That was just lovely.
Oh, Debbie.
Thank you, Debbie.
Yeah, I know Debbie. Hi
Oh,
there.
lovely. Excellent. Well, there's a request that I got from Sean McMahon, but I know it's a lovely song that everybody loves because it's something, I guess, if you hear it when you're away from Scotland, you feel very homesick.
Yes.
Even if you're just related to somebody.
I know.
If you're an honorary
know.
Scot, if you're fortunate enough to be an honorary Scot, one of us,
That's it.
then you will love. This song has been recorded so many times, Dougie MacLean's
Lots
song,
of
and it's
time.
been orchestrated.
Yeah, and it
It's-
was a whiskey advert, remember?
Yeah.
So it's
Are you,
very well
are you
known
bringing
song.
a whiskey, darling? Are you?
Oh, that would be handy,
I
wouldn't
mean-
it? That would keep the fingers in.
It would. Now we'll just keep ourselves right here. Okay. Do we know what key we're in?
Yes, we're in D.
I don't
This
want
is the one that was in D.
not the key of Zog.
No, not this key of Zog.
Okay.
Although it might have sounded it earlier, but it's not meant to be in the key of Zog, it's meant to be in the key of D.
Okay. I don't know if you can see the changes that have come over me in these past few days. I've been afraid I might drift away. So I've been singing old stories, telling songs that make me think about where I came from. That's the reason why I seem so far away today. So let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. If I should become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Oh, I have moved, I've kept on moving, proved the points that I've needed proving, lost the friends that I needed losing, found others on the way. Oh, I have tried, I've kept on trying, stolen dreams, yes, there's no denying. I travelled hard with conscience flying, somewhere in the wind. Oh, let me tell you that I love you, that about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. If I should become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Now I'm sitting here before the fire, the empty room and the forest choir, the flames that couldn't get any higher, they're withered now, they're gone. But I'm steady thinking my way is clear, and I know what I will do tomorrow. When the hands are shaken and the kisses flow, well, I will disappear. Oh, let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. If I should become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Oh, and let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. If I should become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had.
Oh, I quite enjoyed that, Fiona. Did you?
I think it's such a beautiful song.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
it's
is.
almost become like an anthem,
It
hasn't it?
has. You know, we hardly ever sort of do any rehearsals or anything like that. We're never sure what's quite going to come out. You know, I sit down with this harp and I think, okay, how am I going to play this? So,
And I
so it's a first.
and I have sung along to Caledonia on many occasions where everybody's singing it, but I've never actually sung it, and I've never recorded it, but I'm going to, because it means more and more
such
as
a
I
lovely
get older.
sentiment, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And you do feel very patriotic when you go overseas.
Yeah.
You know, and like if you go to the States and you know, if I go there teaching and stuff like that, I always think about this song.
I know.
You
You
it's
just
one
have
of these songs.
Well, I just have to hear the bagpipes, and I
Yeah.
yeah, you know, I was in Toronto once. My husband was in Toronto, and literally someone started playing bagpipes who'd only been there for a day, and we both went, oh. So you know, there's something about the pipes. There's something about Scottish songs, Celtic songs.
I know. We're very patriotic, really, aren't we?
We are.
Yes.
We're very patriotic, and of course, we want to remember those
That's
who
right.
were
Yes.
lost in the war.
I know,
because
and gave their lives for all of us, really, to make
Exa-
it a better world for us, really.
I am going to say hello to a few people before we sing our little last medley of VE Day songs. Well, Kenny and Eileen Miller thought that was beautiful.
Wow.
Oh, and Debbie says you don't need to rehearse. You're both
Oh, well, that's good, because we
Right.
never do anyway.
We've never
both
known.
live such busy lives. I mean, Fiona's been everywhere today, and so have I. Okay, right.
Well, I've done a lovely thing today, as I was telling you,
Yeah.
up in Cloughan at the War Memorial. I was taking photographs for I Sing for Peace, which of course the song Stronger for the Storm, which Paul Mealer and Graham Davis, lyricist, marvellous Royal Scottish National Orchestra, Thorin Ferguson playing, Neil Selders playing,
Oh, it's fantastic.
and
It's
Callum McCall.
such a beautiful song as well. Love
It's
it.
a lovely song. If you get the chance to just look up I Sing for Peace. And I was so pleased to hear today that the wonderful actress Susan George, she just sent me a beautiful video message. We're getting messages from lots of people, little video vignettes that we're gathering. And actually, my Uncle Alistair and Angela, they sent me one today. So hi to them. I would just like, if you feel like sending a message, just look up hashtag I Sing for Peace. I Sing 4 Peace. And, you know, listen to the song, download the song. all the money's going to a Red Cross Disaster Fund, VSA for mental health for this wonderful building that they're building. And I'd like to say hello to everyone at VSA and all the staff and also just all the NHS staff who are so pressed, and
So
all the
dedicated
carers
and,
people that are just doing jobs that are just so hard. And if we can cheer people up for half an hour
That's it.
on a
Yes,
Monday night,
I know.
then we hope we are. Matthew is watching. Hi, Matthew. So, Irene, you came up with a lovely little idea for a medley.
Well, since it's remembrance, I thought, well, why not sing some songs that were popular during the war?
Yes.
And kept spirits up and all that kind of thing. So we chose four songs.
Okay.
And one is a kind of a GI kind of song. The first
Excellent.
one, it's "Don't Sit Under the Apple Tree."
Okay.
And then we're going.
Some of our audience are too young to remember this. Scott,
So,
I know you're too young.
I know that some of them will
Santa,
sing
you're
along,
too
though.
young. Georgia May, you're too young. But consider this education. Are you hovering? My husband is hovering. Oh, he's looking forward to these songs.
Yes.
So
My old man followed the van.
my old man said, "Follow the van."
Don't dilly dally on the way.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that,
a
is
London
that,
song.
was that a war song?
Yeah.
My old man
Said, follow the van and don't dilly dally on the way. Follow. Oh. I followed on with me old goblin
And I dillied,
I dallied,
dally,
and I dillied.
lost my way and don't know where to go. Na, 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 na.
When you can't find your way home.
Thank you for that request, Francis.
Okay. That was a bit impromptu.
And then leaving.
Yes. So I'm going to give you
Okay,
this.
give me this.
All right, because you know the order.
I know
and
the
all that
order.
sort of thing.
Okay.
So we're going to start off with
Don't sit under the apple tree.
And it's a little medley. We're doing 4 of them. So
Yes,
please join in.
in. Okay.
Don't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. No, no, no. Don't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me till I come marching home. Don't go walking down Lover's Lane with anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. No, no, no. Don't go walking down Lover's Lane with anyone else but me till I come marching home. I just got word from a guy who heard from a guy next to me. The girl he met just lost a pet and it fits you to a T. So don't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me till I come marching home. Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? She cries the whole night long. I'll do the cooking, honey. I'll pay the rent. I know I done you wrong. Remember that rainy evening I threw you out with nothing but a fine-tooth comb. I know I'm to blame. Well, ain't that a shame? Bill Bailey, won't you please come home?
One more time.
Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? She cries the whole day long. I'll do the cooking, honey. I'll pay the rent. I know I done you wrong. Remember that rainy evening I threw you out with nothing but a fine-tooth comb. I know that I'm to blame. Well, ain't that a shame? Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt that you were by my side. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken.
sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Pack up all my cares and woe. Here I go, singing low. Bye, bye, blackbird. When somebody waits for me, sugar sweet, so is she. Bye, bye, blackbird. No one here can love or understand me. Oh, what hard luck stories they all hand me. Make my bed, light the light, I'll arrive late tonight. Blackbird, bye bye. Blackbird, bye bye. Blackbird, bye bye.
Oh, there's a clap from Francis. It's nice when it gets a seal of, it gives us a seal of approval.
It is. It's really lovely, and I hope you've enjoyed it. And I'm going to show you off my beautiful cuffs.
Very nice.
Today I was wearing the most stunning full-length red coat with a faux fur collar, a wonderful hat, and these cuffs, which kept me very warm. If you keep your head and your cuffs
That's
warm.
it.
And they were all designed by designer Joyce Young, Scotland's premier designer. Beautiful, beautiful. And she had Morag, one of her seamstresses, sewing away for about 2 days. And one of the other
Lovely.
seamstresses, whose name, forgive me, I cannot remember, to make this beautiful coat for a press thing.
Fantastic.
So really
Beautiful.
lovely.
Well, I've got on my old alpaca jacket, but I did actually make my hat. And I designed it myself.
Wow.
So,
Well, you
so I have got a designer hat too, you know.
Would you make one for me?
Absolutely.
I'm left-handed. I'm useless at that kind of thing. I need you to show me.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll just say cheerio in a minute. Caroline Thompson, fantastic. Thank you so much. Well, drippy nose now.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Sorry.
not doing the same.
Will you join us next week, and will you come back again?
I will anytime, Fiona.
Neil Burse,
anytime.
I think Neil Burse is going to do next week, and then hopefully you'll come back.
Yes,
Because
absolutely.
you're just such a trooper, and we're such fun, and you come up with so many great ideas. So
Oh, well, yeah, I'd love to. And I always enjoy it. It's always a bundle of laughs here, actually. There's so much goes on behind the scenes.
you don't want to know. Well, thank you so much for watching. If you want to know any more, don't ask me. I think is the answer, or Irene. But we'll see you next week. Drippy nose willing. Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.